guys are fond of this one, make una stop am. It's bad. How to plan a successful date. Number one is pick a location you can afford. Don't go beyond your limit. They say first impression matters. If you plan your date above your limit and you give her that impression that you have money, it's going to be a serious problem in that relationship. She's going to always be wanting, trying to seek. You get. So, number one step in planning a successful date is pick a location that you can afford. Let her know you for who you are. Don't go and borrow money to plan a date. Don't go and, borrow clothes to plan a date. Just plan around your limits. Just plan around your budget. Plan around your budget. That is number one. Number two is arrange your clothes. Whatever you are going to wear to that date, make sure it is neat and good looking. Appearance speaks volume a whole lot, especially when it comes to meeting someone at the first time. First impression matters. You cannot be smelling and looking anyhow on your first date and expecting that the girl will take you as you are. Yes, they will take you as you are. Even if it's one cloth that you have, let that one cloth be neat, well ironed and arranged with a good scent, with a good perfume. It's very, very important. Floss your teeth, have a good haircut, just general, clean up. Have a good nail cut, have a good haircut. Make sure you have flossed your teeth, because dentition is very, very important, and you are not going to be closing your mouth. You are going to be conversing, you are going to be communicating. So it's good that your breath is smelling fresh. It's good that your breath is smelling fresh on a first date. All right, that is number two. Invest in your outlook. Now, when you meet the girl, don't be too hasty, don't be too thirsty. Don't carry your eyes all over her body. Don't size her or already imagining how you are going to knock her on bed. Not in that instance. You are building a relationship. You want to get to know her, not to get to know her for knacking. So don't carry your eyes all over her body. Some people, they will not stop staring. Some people, they will not stop staring at your boobs or your butt. They'll just have their eyes all over your body. Don't do that. It's going to put her off balance in the first date. Don't do that. That is number three. Number four, avoid anything knacking conversation. Sexual conversation. Avoid it by all means. I know that you are thirsty. I know that you cannot wait to have her in bed, but avoid it. It's going to, show forth. It's going to show red flag. It's going to put her off balance. When you start talking about what is your body count, or how was your ex while you were dating? Do you have an ex? How was your sexual life? Trying to know about her sexual life, whether she is celibate or whether she is active. Don't ask her that. Not in the first date. You can do that in the subsequent date, but not on that date. Don't ask her or bring up any knacking conversation, especially body count, especially whether she is a celibate or whether she is sexually active, or how she likes it, the styles that she likes to do on bed. Avoid sexual conversation on that date. All right, be calming down. You will get to that point, but not immediately. Calm down. That is number four. After having your meal or taking your drink on that date, don't think that she's eating to pay you in kind. Many guys do this one. They think that once they have bought dry meat and dry meat or pepper soup or nkwobi and malt or whatever the drink may be for a lady, the next thing they will think is that they will want to take her home for her to pay in kind, for him to sleep with her. That is not good. All right, when you take her on a date, don't expect her to pay back. Don't be looking at her, are we going home? Don't ask those questions. You are on a date, not in a knacking arrangement. All right, not in a knacking arrangement. Don't expect her to eat, with hope that she's going to pay you in kind that same day. Most guys, you guys are fond of this one. Make una stop am. It's bad. That is number 5. Number 6 is don't plan for a second date on the first date. Let that one be done and over with before planning on the second date. If that first date was good enough, she's going to give you the impression that she wants even a second date. If that date was good enough, she's the one that her body language and her disposition will show you that she wants a second date. Don't plan your second date on a first date. Don't be asking, when can we see again? When can we see again? I can't wait to see you again. When you are there with her, don't say that. Don't say that. All right. So don't plan your your second date on the first date. Let that date be done with. Go. Before you can plan the second one. Number 7 is take her home on time and make sure she gets home safely. If you have a car, you can drive her home or drive her to her nearest location or bus stop that she can get, or even book an Uber depending on your pocket, or even book an Uber. All these things are cheap. With as little as 2,500, you have booked an Uber. So you can book an Uber for her and make sure she has gotten home safely. You get, book an Uber and make sure she has gotten home safely. That is number 9. And number 10, follow up. You can ask her how was the date. That is when you can now ask how was the date. For instance, I had an amazing time with you. Have a good night or have a nice day. That is it on this one. Thank you so much for watching. I remember my humble self Chika. Please stay tuned to my channel as I bring you tips for a healthy lifestyle. Okay, see you in my next one. Bye.